Hello, friends. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. Have you ever finished a walk, doing what you've always been told is the best exercise, and still felt like your legs were dragging behind you? That heaviness, that ache, as if your body is working harder than it should just to stay upright, you are not alone. And more importantly, it is not your fault. For years, we have believed walking alone is the ultimate key to healthy aging. But there is a hidden truth I want to share with you today, one that most doctors and trainers rarely mention. There is a muscle deep in your lower leg that scientists are now calling your body's second heart. If this muscle is asleep, as it often is, especially after 60, walking, standing, and even balancing becomes harder than it needs to be. Your energy drains, swelling builds, stability fades. But here is the good news. This powerful internal engine is not gone. It is just waiting to be reactivated. Today, I will show you exactly how to wake it up with 3 simple, safe movements you can do right at home. No equipment, no pressure, and no gym required. Stick with me until the end, because each step builds on the last. When we are done, you will not just feel stronger, you will feel alive from the ground up. Before we get started, drop your name and where you are watching from in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Exercise 1. Seated heel raise. Wake up the second heart if you have ever felt your legs swell by the afternoon or noticed how hard it can be to get up from a chair without wobbling. This first movement might be your turning point. Buried inside your lower legs lies a hidden engine most people never think about, a powerful muscle called the soleus. It does not look like much on the surface, but its role in your body is nothing short of heroic. Scientists and cardiologists are now calling the soleus your second heart. Why? Because every time it contracts, it pumps blood back up from your legs to your heart, fighting gravity, reducing swelling, and boosting circulation. After age 60, when circulation tends to slow and muscles naturally weaken, this pump is often left inactive. Walking alone only gives this muscle a light tap on the shoulder. But today, we are going to give it a proper wake-up call, right from the safety and comfort of your chair. This movement is not flashy. It will not make you sweat, but it will light up a connection between your legs, your brain, and your energy system in a way that walking or stretching alone cannot. The best part? This is where stability starts. If you want to feel more secure when you walk, stand, or move through life, we begin right here, together. How to do it? Only takes 2 minutes. 1. Sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, knees at a 90-degree angle. 2. Place your palms gently on top of your knees, or use 2 small water bottles for light support. 3. Keep the balls of your feet pressed to the floor. 4. Slowly lift both heels as high as you comfortably can, feeling the squeeze in the back of your lower legs. 5. Pause and hold at the top for 1 to 2 seconds. 6. Slowly lower your heels back down with control. Do not let them drop. 7. Repeat 10 to 15 times, once or twice a day. This small, controlled movement activates the soleus and trains it to do what it was built for, pumping blood, supporting balance, and energizing your entire lower body. Why it works and why it matters. Each lift is more than just a movement. It is a signal. You are reminding your brain, this muscle matters. Wake up. Support me. As circulation improves, people often report reduced leg heaviness or fatigue, less swelling at the ankles, better energy during the day, a new sense of connection to the ground when walking. This is the beginning of something much bigger than exercise. It is a reconnection with strength you did not know was still there. And it all starts with this quiet movement, done with intention and consistency. Who should be cautious? This movement is very gentle. But if you have a recent blood clot, DVT, severe varicose veins with pain, any sharp or sudden calf pain, please consult your doctor before starting. In just 2 minutes, you have awakened a muscle that serves as your internal foundation, your second heart. And now that it is awake, we can begin building upward. Do not underestimate the power of this simple beginning, because sometimes the smallest movements create the deepest changes, especially when they are rooted in purpose. There is a quiet moment in everyday life that tells you more about your body than any blood test ever could. It is the second you stand up and feel just a little unsure on your feet. Maybe it is a subtle sway, a hesitation before taking your first step. Maybe you instinctively reach for a chair or the wall. You tell yourself, it's just aging, but deep down, you wonder, is this how it is going to be from now on? It does not have to be. Buried within your lower legs is a force designed to push back against gravity itself, a system that, when activated, can bring back that quiet confidence you used to have every time you stood tall. This is not about building bulky calves or doing gym-style workouts. This is about teaching your balance system to switch on when you need it most, while standing, walking, or reaching into the top shelf of a cabinet. In the first movement, we woke up your second heart, the powerful soleus pump. Now, it is time to take that activation and teach it how to work in the real world, standing, weight-bearing, and full of purpose. This next move is where strength meets control. More importantly, it is where you reclaim stability from the ground up. How to do it: 1. Stand facing a sturdy surface like a kitchen countertop or a heavy chair. 2. Place both hands lightly on the surface, just enough to feel supported, not to lean. 3. Keep feet hip-width apart, toes pointing forward. 4. Shift your weight slightly toward the balls of your feet. 5. Slowly lift both heels as high as you comfortably can. 6. Pause at the top. Feel your calf muscles activate as they support your full body weight. 7. Slowly lower your heels back to the ground with control, like you are placing something fragile on a shelf. 8. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Pro tip: you can do this movement twice a day, once in the morning to wake your legs up, and once in the evening to drain any swelling and reset your balance. Why it works: this movement activates both the soleus and the gastrocnemius, the outer and inner engines of your lower leg. Even more powerful is what happens neurologically. Each rise and descent trains the nerves around your ankles, knees, and hips to sense your body's position in space, a process called proprioception. The better your body senses itself, the more precise and automatic your balance becomes. Unlike walking, which uses these muscles only partially, this movement puts them through their full range, which builds resilient, long-lasting strength, pumps stagnant blood and lymph from your feet, sends energy back toward your heart, trains your ankles to control your body weight with grace. Not guesswork, this is how you teach your body to trust itself again. Who should be cautious? Avoid this movement or modify it. If you recently had foot or ankle surgery, experience dizziness when standing, have severe balance issues, or are at risk of falling without support, if that is the case, continue with the seated version from exercise 1 and consult your physical therapist before progressing. There is a moment most people never notice, the moment your body decides whether it will stay standing or start falling. It does not happen when you take a big step. It happens in the tiny micro-movements: shifting your weight, standing on one foot to put on a sock, stepping onto a curb. If your body's internal stability system isn't working at full capacity, that's when slips happen. But what if I told you that you have a secret muscle deep in your lower leg that plays the starring role in whether you stay upright or not? It is not the big calf muscle you see in the mirror. That one is more about jumping and sprinting. The true powerhouse of balance is a deeper, slower, more tireless muscle called the soleus. This final movement teaches it to fire up as it was designed to do and carry you through life with quiet strength. We call this move the bent knee calf raise. It is more than a raise. It is a reprogramming of your stability system. You stop relying on momentum and start relying on muscle intelligence. This is the difference between walking with hesitation and moving with quiet confidence. How to do it: slow, strong, and intentional. 1. Stand behind a sturdy chair or countertop. Lightly hold for balance. 2. Shift your weight onto your right leg and lift your left foot just an inch off the floor behind you. 3. Slightly bend your right knee, not a squat, just a soft athletic bend. 4. From this position, slowly lift your right heel as high as you comfortably can. 5. Pause at the top and feel the activation deep in your lower leg, closer to the ankle than before. 6. Slowly lower your heel back down to the floor with full control. 7. Repeat 8 to 12 reps on the right leg, then switch sides. Tip: keep the knee slightly bent the entire time. This shifts the work from the superficial calf to the deep soleus, your true postural muscle. Why this move changes everything: when your knee is straight, your body naturally uses the gastrocnemius, the flashy, outer calf muscle. But when you bend the knee, you take that muscle out of the equation. That forces your soleus, the deep endurance muscle, to activate. Why does this matter? The soleus is built for support, not speed, packed with slow-twitch fibers designed for long-duration stability, resistant to fatigue, critical for ankle and knee alignment, tied directly to your balance control system. Most people over 60 have a dormant soleus. It is not weak, it is just forgotten. This movement reminds your nervous system that it is still there, still powerful, and still capable of holding you steady in the moments that matter most. Who should be cautious, avoid, or modify this movement if you have severe balance impairment, cannot stand on one foot with support, recently had ankle or Achilles tendon surgery, experience intense pain when bending the knee? If you are unsure, try the movement with both feet down and minimal lift, or consult your doctor first. What you just did today goes far beyond just 3 exercises. You reawakened a part of your body that most people do not even know exists, a powerful inner muscle that pumps blood, supports posture, and quietly protects your balance every single day. That is not fitness. That is freedom. At this stage of life, it is easy to believe that decline is inevitable, that wobbly legs, heavy steps, and swelling are just part of the deal. But what you have proven today is that small, intentional action can change the trajectory. You did not need a gym. You did not need fancy equipment. All you needed was your breath, your focus, and a willingness to move. These 3 movements, seated, standing, and deep activation, form a foundation, a personal ritual, a way of saying, I still have control, I still have strength, I still choose to support myself from the ground up. And that is something no medication or device can give you, only you can. If you felt something shift today, even just a little, leave a comment below and write, Second Heart activated. Let's build a community around action, not age. Around capability, not limitation. Your journey to strength did not end at 60. In many ways, it is just beginning. Stay steady, stay strong, and always remember, you are not losing power. You are learning how to use it differently.